From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Adam Scott, the Masters champ from 2013, is once again the leader. He's at 6 under par. As for our featured golfer, this round could be a battle as they come in 3 shots below the projected cut line. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 5 8th. Round 2 here at the Masters. We've been watching all the players like our featured golfer here, those who got their first ever invitation to compete as a professional. Yesterday, round 1 did not go as planned, maybe a little tight. Frank, what's the goal here in round 2?
I think there's several, Rich. The damage is done, let's face it. And winning is nearly, well, that's completely out the window, you would think. So what can you glean from today? And I would look at the round in several little partitions, so to speak. Get off to a good start, those first 3 or 4 holes. Try and develop a round. See if you can learn something from Augusta National. Do I really have to aim directly at these flags? Am I reading the wind correctly? And then maybe also, once you start that second 9, you could very well be in contention and make the cut. So therefore, you now have another goal to play that second 9 properly. And realize you're going to have to hit a lot of good shots and be patient. It's runs at Augusta National don't happen by accident.
Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. Okay, that's a good, safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and gets it to try and make a good third on this par 5.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Great shot there and a chance to get back on track after that one. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And that's a step in the right direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along, as he is 2 shots outside the cut line. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll hold steady at +3. So Frank, this, as we've mentioned, our golfer's second professional round here at Augusta National. You finished 4th here back in 1996. Curious, how long did it take you before you started to kind of get comfortable with the layout and the contours of the greens and all the nuances that you have to become familiar with in order to be successful here?
Well, I certainly don't think you want to get complacent, but to answer your question, I never really felt totally comfortable. But what did help was playing with experienced players like Arnold Palmer, who had played in more Masters than I'd had hot dinners. And what I did glean from them is they look left and right, short and long. I think too often when you're young, and I'm going to say dumb in this situation, you just sort of take this direct line at all these flags. And then when you look at a seasoned player, they're looking for humps and hollows. What's around the hole? In other words, the flag stick is a destination, not necessarily the target. Once I started to learn that, then I realized how you could play Augusta National. And the more players you play with, whether it's a Ballesteros or a Tom Watson, you started to see that was the one common denominator with all the people that was successful around Augusta National.
This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this ninth green. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
The green is up above, and this will play at least a club longer.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Yeah, a bomb from the other side of the green to save par here at the ninth. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the ninth. And that will mean it's a front nine score of 35, 1 under par. Second nine begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And the tee shot hit right of center, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. Biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side.
This drive landed perfectly. It'll catch that slope, and it's going to wind up in a great position here on this 10th fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. That is into the second cut. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
151 yards left. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. fancy the chances of getting this close.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.